Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft, where today it's the big one, the players that can change games, the attackers, with all the options for the teams on screen now. As you can see, the order of the draft will also be starting with Lincoln, going through to Hound Dogs who receive a double pick. So with that, let's get straight into the draft and the results. Now with the draft picked, let's take a look at the teams and their choices. So, Hound Dogs' double pick was Italian Graziano Pelle and 28-year-old Jean-Christophe Baerback, formerly of PSG. They also drafted in Jamaican international Ricardo Fuller, who was the last pick of the draft. College 75 went with an Argentine giant Leonardo Ulloa, Welshman Hal Robson-Kanu, and former Football Manager legend Freddie Adu. Europa Point went for an African first two picks with Moussa Sow and former Arsenal and Real Madrid man Emmanuel Adebayor, finishing their picks bringing in Tomi Ameobi. Lions went for the youngest player in the whole draft in Jerome Sinclair, one of the most controversial in Mario Balotelli, and the joint oldest player in Roman Pavlyuchenko. Montcalm chose Omar Niasse, alongside former Liverpool player Oussama Assaidi and Englishman David Nugent. Man 62 and Michael Carrick chose veteran Ivorian Salomon Kalou, fellow countryman Seydou Doumbia to partner him, and Cameroonian Benjamin Moukandjo. Glasgow United went with the Senegalese Diafra Sakho, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's son Nigel, and former West Ham man Ricardo Vaz Te. Lynx chose the great Goran Pandev, former Arsenal youngster Yaya Sanogo, and the man from Burkina Faso, Jonathan Pitroipa. St Joseph went with hard-working Scotsman Leigh Griffiths, Nigerian Obafemi Martins, and the young Nigerian Bright Enobakhare. The Black of the Magpies chose Giovanni Dos Santos, the second Barbadian in the draft Nick Blackman, and Nigerian Ikechukwu Uche. Europa and Gareth Barry chose Shane Long for their first pick, and their second and third followed the Ivorian route, with former Wigan man Aruna Kone being partnered with Cyriac Gohi Bi. Finally, Lincoln and the Coles chose Chinese international Elkeson, the great number 3 Asamoah Gyan, and fellow Ghanaian Quincy Owusu-Abeyie. And there we have it. The draft is complete for the attackers. Some big names going to some big clubs there. And of course, make sure you stick around, as we will be having a full draft list of all the squads with the players that were drafted and who they will be joining in the next video. So make sure you stick around, subscribe and like for that, and I'll see you then.